Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Rudiger. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Plays it out to the wing. Great leap! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Tries to get it forward quickly. Politano. Timely intervention. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Yes, certainly. Look, he's having a go. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
It's come loose. Now can he... Shot at goal! Goal, Italy! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. He's in, surely! Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Forward it goes. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. It's a good foot in there. Locatelli. Politano. They've managed to get it away. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Valverde. Mbappe. Politano, a scorer already in the game. Tries lifting it over. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Courtois gets rid without sophistication. Mbappe. Hoists it forward. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Madrid need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
There are a few waiting for it. Loses his balance and loses the ball. That's surely a foul. Free kick. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Locatelli. Politano. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Vinicius Junior.
Italy have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And once more, they can't get through. And it's played forward. Well positioned to make that interception. All the way back, and they start again. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Away from immediate danger. Oh, real danger here. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, he's chipped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do, to increase the lead.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Madrid get it back again. Locatelli tries to get it forward quickly.
Madrid are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Just the... He's gone for it! And yes, it's there! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tired...
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Looks to dink one in. Hits one! They are rampant! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, the pass was bang on.
evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Some great scenes here at the Kuip, nor would you expect anything else from a ground with its particular reputation. And so we stand for the anthems. Well, those got the juices flowing, and now this. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Gets it back. Ruben Neves. Pedro Neto.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Up for the header! Cleared away. That's good defending, very good defending. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Just brushed off the ball there. Ruben Neves. Portugal yet to have a shot on target. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Locatelli. Forward it goes. Chance! Ruben Dias. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Locatelli. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Ruben Dias plays it forward. Good take, and he's had a look. And it's Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves. And that's sprayed out wide. Played back in. Ruben Neves tries lifting it over. Locatelli. Precious little by way of goalmouth action yet. Now can he finish? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Locatelli. Played out to the right. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And that has been cleared. What a throw in. Gets it into the middle. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Pedro Neto. And it's half-time here. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. the start of the second half.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, you'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
And it's played forward. Pedro Neto. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And Portugal can counter-attack here. And it's Ruben Neves. They've managed to get it away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ruben Neves. It's a brilliant interception. And that has been clubbed away. Italy are leaving men forward, threatening to break. Well, Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Keane. Breaks on here. Hoists it forward. Keane. Gets the better of his man. Keane. A chance! He's gone for it! There's the shot! Goal! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, that's great awareness. Full marks to him as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
Italy draw first blood here.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Keane. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Forward it goes.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Has a goal! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
There's going to be another change here. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now, can he capitalise? Big chance! And in it goes! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
It's a promising ball. And he's straight offside. Time for changes on both sides, actually. Gets it back. And it's Bernardo Silva. Good ball, it's found its target. Locatelli. This could spell danger. Gets on the end of it. And the counter is on. Keane, and he's away. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Oh, super.
No question, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Keane.
This game seems as if it's going to go beyond the rescue point, so they need a goal and fast just to raise spirits and at least give their fans something to cheer.
Oh, some tackle that. Little doubt, that is a foul. Nelson Semedo. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Nelson Semedo. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Real chance! In it goes! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they...
And that is that. Portugal played a big part in it, but they walk away with nothing. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on.
So hello, welcome one and all to what is certainly in terms of international football in Latin America, the ultimate grudge match. Two absolute superpowers who also happen to be neighbours on a continent widely recognised as football's home. It is a rivalry that has a history which lasts well over a century and has of course been ranked top of all footballing rivalries by media and supporters alike. It comes as little surprise then that this game is considered to be international football's equivalent of the Super Classico. The 11 of Brazil, the 11 of Argentina, some of them friends, many foes in club football, lining up for a united cause. The Urbano Caldera is located slap bang in the middle of a residential district here in Villa Belmiro. It is certainly a venue that has a lovely homely feel to it. This is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Ederson. He's got great technique, Peter, and for a goalkeeper, he's got the passing range of a top-class midfielder. I think his team will be looking to use him as a foundation from which to build both sustained spells of possession as well as quick counter-attacks. He's got a phenomenal left foot.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Casemiro. And it's played forward. It was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. It's come loose.
Brazil have made some interesting moves in getting their fullbacks to tuck in.
A bright approach, isn't it?
Yeah, so many fullbacks now just want to get forward, Peter.
Lucas Paqueta. Going through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Vinicius Junior. Casemiro hoists it forward. And help's available out wide. Has a pop! Goal! Brazil!
Brazil are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Casemiro goes looking. Gonzalez. Turns and goes back. Oh, he's in! Goes for goal! There's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Argentina grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Marquinhos does well there, alert. Done very well to intervene. Vinicius Junior. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Forward it goes. Attempts to play it through. Gonzalez. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Vinicius Junior. Foyt. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So, a very watchable game so far, action at both ends and the teams level. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Argentina playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
It's gone a long way up and away.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Brazil are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to... Martinez!
That has certainly tested the keeper.
Martinez simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Played it short. Messi. That's a brilliant interception. Quick glance at goal. And the shot! Goal! Argentina! And the comeback is complete. Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Fabinho throws it out to the flank. Cut out in the nick of time. Danger averted for now.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Hits one! It's in!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Beautifully done. Messi. And they can counter here. Cuts it out. Who saw this coming? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Mathieu. Martinez. Well positioned to make that interception.
Argentina showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Messi. And he's cut it out.
Argentina merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Casemiro. Marquinhos. Marquinhos plays it forward. It's a fabulous position. Timely intervention. All hands on deck for this one.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Mathieu. Richarlison. We are into stoppage time. It's a loose ball. Thiago. And now the breakaway, and it's Messi. Richarlison. That's offside. Yes, it is. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way. but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. The end of the game. Reflections?
I think the first thing to say is that the draw was about the right result. It had everything you want.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Oh, get ready for some...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Could try cutting inside here. And here's Mohamed Salah. Chooses to go back. Isak. Chance! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And it's played forward. Van Dijk. Timely intervention. Koke. Well positioned to make that interception. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Chipped through. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. And here's Mohamed Salah, played out to the right. And here's Mohamed Salah. What a ball this has turned out to be. Oh, good interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Neither side yet able to find the net. Koke. Fence has got rid of that. And that's been won straight back. Salah. Clears it out of harm's way. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Chiesa. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And they've been caught out here. And through to the goalkeeper. And it's Salah. Hoists it forward. Chiesa. Has a pop! They've scored! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So we have our breakthrough.
Still a fragile...
Oh, shooting chance! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
They've played it short. And that's been levered clear. It's come loose. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
And here's the chance to counter. Longley does well to read it and intercepts. Longley goes looking. Throwing. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Chiesa. He goes long. Longley can hoist it clear. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Van Dijk. And he's there to clear it. That's a throw. Cut out in the nick of time. Cleared without complication. And the first half is done. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Has a hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Oh, real danger here. Koke. It's a loose ball. That's offside. Yes, it is.
Liverpool really have been alive to interceptions.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Chiesa. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Liverpool made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. It's on he's had a shot! And in it goes!
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
And he's there to cut it out. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Koke. Plays it out to the flank. Driving on, he could shoot here. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah takes control of it and he's on the move. Well read, he sorted that out.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
He's gone for it! Isak plays it out to the wing. Chiesa. Good challenge, he just stood firm. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Could be thinking about a shot here. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Koke. And he's cut it out. They've managed to get it away. Koke. Quick glove, shot at goal! It's in! And the comeback is complete!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Gone a long way up and away.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Longley. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Llorente. And it's Griezmann. Gets it back. A real chance to break.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
pulled him up for that challenge. And that will be the final act. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Well, how will we look back on that?
A tame first half when a turnaround wasn't looking good, and an excellent second when they found more than enough to do the job. Great comeback.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face,
Madrid have a free kick. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Just brushed off the ball there. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Locatelli. Keane. Vinicius Junior gets away from his opponents. Has gone out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Italy couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And help's available out wide. Gets the better of his man. Mbappe. And the finish! Goal! There is the breakthrough!
Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trick.
And the shot! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. You had a lot of people worried then.
Oh, some tackle that. Trying to get there. Well, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Out towards the flank. That's a throw. And the defence can get it clear. Keane. Alexander-Arnold. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He gets past his man. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Hoists it forward. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Keane. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. He's pinged one through here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Donnarumma will lay claim to that. Mbappe, out to the right. Gets up to head it! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. it's Locatelli. Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! It's broken loose. Cleared without complication. Keane. Cuts it out. And he's straight offside. The message is clear, none shall pass. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Already up and running for the second half.
Italy need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior beats the offside trap. That's great strength on the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Danger averted for now. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Vinicius Junior. Keane. Keane finds himself offside. Italy are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So we have a double substitution going on here. Plays it out to the flank. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And here's the chance to counter. Locatelli. It's got through. And it's Locatelli. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Rudiger goes looking. Finds himself eased off the ball. Locatelli. Locatelli. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, at the moment, their chances of getting back in contention look slim. They're not exerting enough pressure. Simple as that.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Vinicius Junior. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Locatelli. Is there any chance?
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
No foul, says the referee. They've managed to get it away. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And they've been caught out here. Gets good distance on it.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Goalkeeper's ball.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Madrid are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Madrid have it back and they can go again. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
Well, this is a very real chance, and should it go in, it could be a big game changer.
Turns and goes back. It's come through. Tries one! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
They've played it short. And he heaves it forward. Cristante gets wrestled off the ball. Little doubt, that is a foul. Over to the left. And out to safety. And there goes the final whistle. One goal settled it, a tense and exciting game that just got away. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The Emirates, which has become such a fine landmark, a part of the North London scenery. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
He's had a shot! This could fall anywhere! Palmer, out to the right. Oh, great ball!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well positioned to make that interception. Griezmann. James. There will be a throw-in. Oh, terrible pass. And it's Griezmann. James. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the through ball is intercepted. Griezmann. Gargano looks to clip it forward. What an adventurous run from a defender. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Hoists it forward. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann has got himself a free kick. And the weighted pass, cut out in the nick of time. What a ball this has turned out to be. It's wrestled off the ball. And it's been taken straight back. Gargano. He's got through. Face to face with the keeper. Forward it goes. Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. It's come through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Caicedo. So who can spark this game into life? Palmer. James. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And it's played forward. Palmer. That's some clever work on the flank.
Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside, so we'll keep an eye on that to see if it all works out.
Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Hefty challenge, but fair enough. There's the whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's got away. Gets on, big chance! Griezmann. Now it's Griezmann, battles to win it back. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. This is a great chance to take a lead. He'll fancy himself from here. It's got through and shot at goal! Sticks it away! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
It's a great... Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
Chelsea grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Let down by a lack of accuracy. Chelsea are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Away from immediate danger. Right through the middle. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Tries a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Gargano. And they've been caught out. He's gone for it. They've scored. And the comeback is complete.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking fit.
Chelsea have a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
There's going to be another change here. Plenty waiting in the middle. It's a loose ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Chelsea are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. The changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's played him through. He gets face to face with the keeper. Chance, hits one! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
In with a header! Really well taken goal. And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Chelsea could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
It'll be a throw-in. And it's Koke. Tries to get it forward quickly. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
We have already started here. Eric Garcia. Manchester get it back again. He's there, goes for goal! Chooses to go back. Now Shaw, he's gone for it! Ferran Torres. Looking to break out here. Ake cuts it out. And out to safety. Eric Garcia. Oh, good take. Has a pop! He's delivered all right! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Barcelona break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Rodri. Gets on the end of it. Cut out in the nick of time. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. He's left his man. It's a goal kick. Finds himself eased off the ball. He's managed to get it away. Well, that had to be more accurate. Tries to get it forward quickly. 30 minutes gone. And it's played forward. Phillips. Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva. It's a loose ball. And they've been caught out here. Has a goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And it's been taken short. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. That intervention was very necessary. Now can... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Rodri. Bernardo Silva with a definite foul there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Good clearance and very necessary. Ricken. And here's the chance to counter. And he's going long. Shapes to shoot! Danger averted for now. Ferran Torres tries a shot! Back of the net! And with that goal comes comfort. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
That's just...
The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Good back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Clears it out of harm's way. Gets his foot in there. Eric Garcia. Rodri. Ruben Dias. Barcelona are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Bernardo Silva. Gets it back. Plays it out to the flank. He's got options out wide. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Ruben Dias. Phillips. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. Just one goal in it now. Game on. just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Ferran Torres. Ruben Diaz drives it forward. Oh, what a... has a hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And very well to intervene. Well positioned to make that interception. Now it's Kovacic. He's got away. This could spell going for goal. He scored.
It's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
The changes then in quick succession. Forward it goes. Gets it back.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And help's available out wide. It's a brilliant interception.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Big chance! Yes, it's there! And the comeback is complete. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Kovacic. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Ferran Torres. And he's onside. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And that's that. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter True. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is terrific to be here in the foothills of the Alps at this most notable of modern stadia, the home of Juventus. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm.
Towering header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Martin. Wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both.
Shapes to shoot! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Gets it back. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rice. It's found its way to him. Ruben Neves battles to win it back. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
London have made some interesting moves in getting their fullbacks to tuck in.
Yeah, bright approach, isn't it?
Yeah, so many fullbacks now just want to get forward, Peter.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looks to thread it through. And a header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
Rice. He's played him through. He's gone for it! It's anyone's ball.
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
He's away! Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries a shot! Goal! Portugal! First blood drawn. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Portugal draw first blood here.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
He's made sure that that won't get through. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And now the breakaway. Oh, good interception. The breakthrough came in the final moments of the first period, and it's 1-0. It's a fabulous position. Good ball, it's found its target. And we've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Portugal head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. So we're already into the second period.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Gets good distance on it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Rice.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Time for a change in personnel.
Gets into some space. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, that's a fine challenge. You can get that clear. London are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Let down by a lack of accuracy.
Rice goes looking.
And the counter is on. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Forward it goes.
Saka.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Portugal clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the moment. Predictability has just crept into their play.
Well weighted. He's one-on-one, chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, that was all about the quality of the ball, wasn't it? It couldn't have been placed any better.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. He's got options out wide. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, surely! Chance to shoot! Good clearance and very necessary. Well read, he sorted that out.
London showing...
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Martin, over to the left. Rice.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Played back in. Oh, real chop! Has a hit! He has done it! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. London grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Big chance! Goal! Portugal! And again they hit the front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was square and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Portugal take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And that is that. Portugal have held on, a knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. Portugal a little bit late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatre. No question, that's a foul. Goretzka. Davis. Gonzalez can't get the better of his opposite number. And it's Davis. And here's Goretzka. And here's Kane. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Goretzka. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Gonzalez. So it is still 0-0. Goretzka, now a chance to break, it's come loose. Shot at goal! He's delivered all right!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
And here's Kane. Kane gets flagged offside. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Whistle goes again, it's another offside decision. Kimmich. And it's Goretzka. And here's Kane. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. It's put paid to a promising move. Goretzka. Kimmich. Battles to win it back. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Forward it goes. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Manchester are in control here on the brink of half-time. Tries to get it forward quickly. Kimmich. Goretzka. Defending was strong and firm.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Kane. Gonzalez lobs it in gently. Two up and threatening to pull clear. And it's half-time here. We can review the first half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Manchester sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Davis. Gonzalez. Phillips. Gonzalez. Good ball. And the finish! Kimmich. Hoists it forward. No way through there. Mateus. Phillips. Mateus. And now the breakaway. Now it's Kane. Cuts it out. Good take, and he's had a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
It's a fabulous position. Chance to... Oh, shooting chance! Can he shoot? In for the goal! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Manchester are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
He scuffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The Saitama Stadium looking a terrific picture as always. One of Asia's best purpose-built stadia. Now this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
Got things underway. Hakimi. Valverde. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Shoots! And he's there to make a great save.
Vinicius Junior simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Shot a goal! It's anyone's ball. And it's Rudiger. Keeper's ball. And now they can launch a counter. Dashing forward at pace.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Gets a good foot in there.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Good clearance and very necessary. Valverde. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Plays it long. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Hits one! He scored! First blood drawn. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
Perugia get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And that's been won straight back. Plays it through. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, great ball! Courtois catches it safely. Fabian Ruiz battles to win it back. too long getting forward.
Oh, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Alexander-Arnold. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, it's Dembele. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Just brushed off the ball there. Goes for goal! No mistake! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Perugia have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Vinicius Junior, he's in! And he's straight offside. What a ball this has turned out to be. Has a hit! They are rampant! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Perugia take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He could be in here. Timely intervention. Well, they could break here. Mbappe. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Goes for half-time. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Perugia 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. So we're already into the second period. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So is this the start of a comeback? Hakimi. Well read, he sorted that out. Valverde. He's got options out wide. Now the counter. Fabian Ruiz. Madrid are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Has a goal! Valverde. Played out to the right. Mbappe gets on the end. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Decent looking ball. And the shot! He's got away with one there. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Fabian Ruiz, already of course on the score sheet. Oh, the whistle's gone, what's he given? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Perugia looking to pull clear here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Oh, he's in!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's one-on-one! Can he find a finish? Has a pop! This could fall, and they've been caught out here. And the shot! It's a goal! Right back in the game! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Tries to get it forward. That could spell trouble. He's left his man. And the counter is on. Forward it goes. Gets wrestled off the ball. Into the last quarter of an hour. Vinicius Junior. He spotted the run and played him through. Oh, managed to get it away. Mbappe.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
That's gone a long way up and away. Vinicius Junior, up for the header, it's in! Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. This has become one superb game of football.
Madrid surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Hakimi gets rid without sophistication. Deep cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And it's Alaba. It's come through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Terrific match, universal commitment to attack, all square and rightly, no loser. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even, and no complaint.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Saka. Martin.
No efforts on target is acceptable if levels of enthusiasm and energy are good, and they're not.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Saka. It's a brilliant interception. It's come loose. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's got options out wide. Gets up to head it! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And it's played forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Conte. He's made sure that won't get through. Goes for goal! Goal! France! There is the breakthrough! Time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
France break the deadlock. Hits one! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Hernandez. Hoists it forward. Get that clear. France are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Forward it goes. He came in hard, very hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Hardly anything between the sides. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Saka plays it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Turns and goes back. Merino. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close sport half of football, and it's still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well, there's good movement off the ball, the passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
France leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it has a pop! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. London grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Not offside that time. Saka. Merino. Conte. That's a good ball to find him. Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
France take the lead. That intervention was very necessary. And it's played forward.
London have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
It's one! They've done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
They have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's straight offside.
Mbappe.
That's a decent ball. Now a chance to break.
Mbappe.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Martin. Merino. That's the through ball.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's pinged one through here. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Danger averted for now. And the through ball is intercepted. A heavy... Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Martin. Mbappe.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
He's got it, and he's got time. Has a pop. They've scored. And they are dragging it back. Game on again.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
London get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Conte.
France are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Cuts it out.
London have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Chance! Has a go! He's scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
All square again into the dying minutes. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Rice. Timely intervention. Good clearance and very necessary. Rice. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And that's that. Terrific match. Universal commitment to attack. All square and rightly. No loser. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
France can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere has a hit! Goal! Portugal!
Listen, it's a great start, but we've seen teams surprise themselves with early goals before and sit back. They've got to avoid that.
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Brazil didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Loses his balance and loses the ball. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Out to the right. That is terrific skill. Battles to win it back. Ruben Neves. Tries to get it forward quickly. Vinicius Junior. That's offside. Yes, it is. Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Oh, he's found him in space. And that has been clubbed away.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Cuts it out. Matia. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. That's a decent ball. Chance! Shot at goal! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, games like this, Peter, can often hinge on the smallest of details, so you have to wonder what effect it's going to have on everybody on this pitch now.
Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, real chance! Question, that's a foul. Matia. Fabinho. He's had a look. Vinicius Junior. Good clearance and very necessary. Matia. In with the challenge. Brazil have a free kick. Vinicius Junior. Casemiro. And help's available out wide. Vinicius Junior. He's left his man. Cleared away. Mateus. And the first 45 minutes are up. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Already up and running for the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Mateus, and now they can launch a counter. Well positioned to make that interception. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And it's Ruben Neves. João Cancelo. Hoists it forward. Plays it out to the wing. Vinicius Junior. Oh, nice touch. There are a few waiting for it. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Mateus. Timely intervention. And he's straight offside. Ederson. And he heaves it forward. The changes then in quick succession. Knocks it away. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
He's had a goal! A great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's been taken short. Turns and goes back. And it's played forward. Mathieu. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Tries to get it forward quickly. Mathieu. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Looking to... Oh, shooting chance! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And that has been cleared. Danilo was brushed off the ball there. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Ruben Neves, who does have an assist to his name.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Brought forward, what does he try from here? Portugal go in search of their winner. Lucas Paqueta. Intervention was very necessary.
Brazil showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Brazil merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Ruben Neves chooses to go back. Has a goal! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Oh, that always looked the
likely outcome? Well, the keeper has every right to have a known of his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Portugal, and that's that. Portugal win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer, but that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think